Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Ethereal Author, and I'm here to demonstrate another video to you, dealing with the Dark Issue of the Terres Nei book series. Three, two, one. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Dion Robinson, and I'm here to demonstrate another video to you about the Dark Issue book series. Well, as you already know that for I say almost about 2 years now, I've been working on developing a script for the Dark Age Children book series. Now, what do I mean by script? What I mean is actual language. So pretty much over the past couple of years, since I have to say about October 2002, I have been working on developing an actual phonetic system, an actual alphabetic system as well to come along with the whole book series. And I thought this would be a great idea to add right along with the book series. And since I'm dealing with a high fantasy story, as you already see, I already have a map, that kind of like gives a good idea where the main character or characters are traveling to throughout the realm of Terres Nei. So the only thing that was really missing from the book series is actually having a language that's what type of language that the people would be speaking in the realm. Now, I have done a video before with the language system called the Vidridkai language. I will post that video in the comments section below, so you can check that out a little bit later. Now, pretty much as you can see, that nothing really hasn't changed as much as far as me. This is my final. I say this is gonna be my final design or my final attempt to. Well, I actually didn't attempt, but I actually did it. This is gonna be my final. I say one of my major final tune-ups to the script itself. I will probably make changes and tweaks along the way, maybe throughout the year or so. But as of right now, I'm just looking to use this as a solidarity with the book series. As you can see, additionally, what I want to do is I want the script to go from right to left and down to up. Excuse me, not down to up, left to right, and from down. How they do it? Like in Eastern cultures, I think it go from down to up and it start from right to left. However, I don't know how to do that, so I'm pretty much stuck with the old codex of going left to right, and pretty much I just turned the most of the phonetics on the side, as you can see here. Now I'm gonna go through the video here. So pretty much as you can see, like I did a lot of textual design, phonetic designs, hoping that to see what else I can come up with. Pretty much I have a journal that I have been practicing for a good amount of time. Now, what happened here is like pretty much like once I was done, I have an actual drawing pad, with a stylus pen, and pretty much I just went through and just pretty much just went through the every alphabet that I wanted to, and pretty much just put it in Photoshop, and also AI. Now, there's something going on with Photoshop that it would not allow me to complete the text as far as like once I push it out, a lot of the fonts was missing, so I had to take it to AI. Not which that's actually Adobe Illustrator. So excuse me. I took it to Adobe Illustrator here, and pretty much just pretty much put everything on one baseline so I could be able to work with the script and stuff like that. And I really think it came out very good as for what it was worth. It took a lot of time to basically like draw by stylus pen, and actually that was the easiest way. It's the easiest way to do it. Maybe one day I will give a demonstration how to work with the stylus pen, because I'm trying to get back to actual traditional 2D drawing, because the book series kind of ignited my interest in my old passion in drawing and painting. So hopefully, throughout the year I will get back into that. But anyway, so pretty much with my drawing pad, with my electronic drawing pad, pretty much I just set the baseline to set up the script here, and also with that, just one of these things that you have to do using the extension for this Adobe extension called Font Self. I'll post that link below as well. And pretty much with Font Self, it allows you to convert your drawings, to an actual font here. Also I did a little little punctuations here, a little different, Now this part does kind of, kind of familiar, This is not, it kind of look more of Arabic than anything else. I don't know, but I want to distinguish the letters because this is the actual numbers right here. You got a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and these are actually the number system. So I kind of put those there to make it, to give a distinguishment, distinguish the font from the excuse me, the actual the alphabet from the letters, stuff like that. So we got this here. I think it's pretty neat. It looks very clean and smooth. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, after all this time, it kind of turned out pretty good. So we've been going through some things here, and this is when I put it in font self maker. Actually, like it kind of pretty much like in font self, it actually turns into an actual working font. It does all. I don't know how the programming works. All I know it works as a way to make it easy for you to create a font. So I'm gonna scroll through this a little bit more. As you can see, like everything fits well, nice. I got my A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I got my my punctuations because my punctuation is down here. But everything that you do for your font, it will appear here. Now, if you are interested in using font self maker, you have to put your fonts on different layers, and you gotta make sure you label that layer, that letter. Like layer A would be you gotta label it so it can be able to read it. And recognize the keystroke for that. So let's move along. Now. This is like the most important part. Well, the second most important part of the language is having a transliteration. Now, pretty much, when I was thinking about doing a transliteration, because I will work on phonetics and sounds later, and pretty much having something like this, I thought was also very important. Also for the translation part, doing it through the computer and stuff like that. Pretty much like this says like breaking the code, but this is like the second level. This is what's going to help me actually create core words, create sentences and stuff like that. And this is very important because the fact is, like, every language has a transliteration, as far as like what it would sound like, using the alphabet, like Americanized or Romanized alphabet. So what I did here is like pretty much I gave everything a double letter. I did change some letters around because, like, for example, this is A, this is B, this is C, but it's gonna be pronounced differently. This is a D, E, F, G, and if you keep going down the line, you understand that. So pretty much, this is the transliteration. Now I did everything in like a double letter because I was thinking about DNA. Our DNA is written in like a double helix, so I wanted like a double helix alphabet for the transliteration. So, even though I do have these keystroke, but what's called the ellipse? What's this called here? The accent marks here. This is to help separate the words, or the words from the consonants and vowels. And I did that for a reason because the language, itself, the pronunciation, like everything is like it has a cutoff point, And I will be demonstrating that later with the book series, as well. Excuse me, not the book series, but within the confines of another video. I will probably use Chat GPT, because I am working with AI right now to help with the core words. I'm not going to use Chat GPT to create core words. I'm just going to take the English alphabet core words and translate it over, and that will be my word for the words for the book series. Now, I will create some other core words that's not related to the, that may sound differently, we'll see how that works out. But, I'm pretty excited, this transliteration is actually going to turn it, is going to revolutionize not the comic, but the book series, I'm going to keep on moving here so you can see how things are going here with this right here. And I think this is going to be very useful, if you are ever going to buy the book series, because I am working on other book, like attachments to the books, like like a book of hymns. Also, I will be working on. I'm working on the book of the history. Excuse me, I'm working on the history part. Now book 11, which I'm working on right now, called the Tones of Captivated, which is going to be sometime next year. That's pretty much going to be like the data tones of like the history of going into, more about the history of the belief system and stuff like that, which will be very interesting. So, and I will hopefully, God willing, I will be using these texts with the book series. So let's move on forward. Of course, I have to create letters and stuff like that. I pretty much kept the punctuation the same. I thought that's befitting to keep that the same. So let's move on. So after I got done with Font Maker and tweaking things up, I kind of pushed it out, and this is what allows me to install the alphabet. The alphabet. This is the new version called Vidridkai 2024. If you take a look at it, it looks like it looks very organic and smooth. Which I was really hoping for. I really want, like I said, I really wanted to go from down to up, from right to left, but again, the only way I will be able to do that is if I were to what's the word? If I were to do it a different way, as far as like taking the Photoshop and do it that way. But for other programs like Word, it won't work. So this is pretty much what the actual Vidridkai font will look like. And this is going to be the actual transliteration as what it looks like. As you can see, like how words were pronounced, stuff like that. It looks kind of, I know, it looks kind of weird and strange, but that's what I was aiming for. It needs to be unique and different. Again, hopefully when I make another video, I will be working more of the pronunciations and the sounds, and how to say things, stuff like that. So I will be coming up with a new video. Now I don't know how long it's going to take, depending on how long I will be able to come up with a sentence or come up with a structure. Come up with a structure, because again, when you create another language, you got to think you only got to think about not only about the font. You got to think of the translation. You got to think of the words and the meanings. You got to think about the sentence structure, the grammatic structure, and that's my next step from now. Is now that I got the words here, I got to think of a sentence structure to come up with. So I am looking towards using Spanish and Japanese. Japanese has an interesting. Well, it seems like those two have a similar structure, because it seems like the verb goes before. It's kind of interesting. Excuse me, how that works out. Especially Spanish and Japanese. Which I will be doing a bit more studying of those languages later. So let's move on. Let's see how this will work out. Excuse me, kind of stuttering here, kind of getting excited. So pretty much, I just took some stuff from my book series, and pretty much but it's not from a book series. I basically took the definition of a high fantasy story, and what I did is this: I kind of translated it over. The black is going to be the original text. This is going to be the transliteration, which you will see, and this is going to be the final form. Also thought about calling it Vidridkai. I'm not quite sure yet. I think I'm just keep it Vidridkai. I'm not quite sure yet. But I am sure, Vidridkai is better. But anyway, so let's see how this translates over, or how it will look when I use the fonts that I have created. Now this is Vidridkai. As you see, it looks like an ancient text, which I was kind of looking to have it look like. Pretty much everything is fluid. I'm pretty proud of that. There's some things I may fix, like here, it could be a little closer, but I might leave that as that. But I'm kind of proud of that, how it turned out. It looks very fluid, Everything lines up well. Um, be honest with you, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to learn my own stuff to the own language that I created. you know, it looks very unique, and I'm very, very excited. Let's move on. I think I passed something up, did I? Let me see. I think I passed the transliteration font. Hold on a minute. Well, I guess I didn't put it on here, but the transliteration font. You know, let me see. Okay, here we go. So pretty much, this is transliteration font. I probably forgot to do it for the other section, but here, you can see right here, it says "Hello, how are you?" And this is what it would look like, in the actual font itself. I got to do some tweaking here as far as lining everything up on a single baseline, which will be, not hard at all. And pretty much this is what it looks like in Vidridkai. Hello, how are you in Vidridkai? So this is the transliteration, and this is the actual font itself, translated over. So, but and again, this is just new beginnings for the book series, and especially 2024.